conversation. Relax and just take a listen. Hearing some different perspective. Come talk with me. Try to be open to hear it. There is no reason to fear it. This is the reason we're here, so come talk with me. Good times, we're doing something new. Hearing from people just like me and you. Come talk with me. Come talk with me. Come talk with me.
It's crazy, man. Like, I feel like after we started talking and kind of getting together, it kind of feels like, shoot, yeah, I should have met this guy like a while back, because I didn't understand like how I didn't meet you with your being in business and I'm being in business. Just never crossed the paths.
Well, we kind of like we're similar type people. We got similar friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We enjoy having a good time. You know what I mean? It attracts. It just comes around us.
And that's why we're here. Me and Big Germ wanted to have you on.
Hey, Big Germ's a big deal in the good times too.
This guy.
I tell you, we've been having good times for a long time.
Yeah,
a lot of good times.
Good Times Podcast gang. Mahalo to NLL TV again. Today we got pretty much a killer brother in Hilo Town. I love this guy, and literally just met him about 6 months ago. Mahalo Brandon Lee for coming on and just talking his story and having a good time.
Oh, yes, bro. Hey, as many of those as possible.
Yes.
Cue it up,
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Cue it up. So the first time I met Jeremy.
Yes, we're getting right into this. I like it. We're right in.
The first time I met Jeremy, we were so broke and so terrible at doing restaurants that we had a great idea that we're just going to start doing concerts every single weekend at Bikini Grill.
Nice.
And
wait, for people who don't know, Bikini Grill, where is this?
okay,
like
Bikini
everything.
Grill is 18 years ago now, Jeremy.
Wow.
You were in high school, huh? When I first met you?
No, not even. I was out. I was
You was
out of
out
high
already?
school. Yeah, I was in college.
He just has a young face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like what? 2008,
Yeah.
2009-ish, during those times.
Right. And I had talking uncle and auntie, mahalo to them, to leasing me their space. And was terrible. Like, I never know about numbers and like percentage food cost. I knew about how to make somebody feel good. That's kind of what I felt, and I still feel like that. Like, that's what I'm good at. Like, I can make somebody feel very comfortable. I want to create the venue that makes everybody feel comfortable. I can throw a party where everybody's going to try and feel comfortable. You know, just very acute when I look around the room who's not having a good time.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
nice.
Bring
That's
the
nice.
good
I like
times,
that.
So-
But that's the cool part. Like saying that, it's and it does the food quality, all that stuff. All that stuff will make people feel good about being in the restaurant. But like, I like how you're setting up not just how the food tastes, but the atmosphere, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And just been hanging around you. You always try and make people feel good around you, and I like that part about. But I gotta hear, what is this Bikini Grill and the concerts? What's going on with that,
so-
bro? Like,
Let him tell the
so
story.
Bikini Grill, I'm young. I've never been a manager of anything. I just moved back from LA. Keone can cook his ass off, and he's my best friend. So I was like, he was like, let's try. So we did get a hold into the restaurant. It was the old Koa Steakhouse, which is it's in Waimea, across from the hospital on the McDonald's side.
Yeah.
across from the, oh, okay.
Used to be by Kamuela Deli before.
Got it.
They used to be our neighbors right there. And we used to do, a grill, kalbi, burgers, mental food, like really, really good.
Like local style.
Local style. This is 2008 though, so this is like the pit of the pit. That's why we were a lot. That's why it was available.
Yeah.
The opportunity, right? Economy's terrible. Plus, we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, the economy was taking cracks at this time. If everybody remembers, I was in the banks and screw over everybody.
So
all those arms.
The first year, me not knowing business, if you don't pay your gas bill, they shut the gas. If you don't pay your electric bill, they shut the electric. You don't pay your taxes, nothing happens for at least 1 year.
Yeah.
And then, so I never paid taxes for like a year. Then we owed about like some
Well, you
serious
gotta
taxes.
pay, guys. Like, take it from me. You gotta pay your Hawaii State GE tax. That's the main one.
Yeah, you got to
They
pay
come
taxes.
after you. Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
I had knock on the door, like, officer, I shouldn't say his name. He didn't laugh at any jokes. either.
Sam. Nah.
Bro,
Call him out,
hey,
bro. Tax collector.
by the way, that's how like, what is that? The influence, like of your peer influence,
Yeah.
super works on me. You just tell me, go, yeah. So got the knock, and he was like, "You owe like $80,000 or something wild." And then they're like, "Okay, yeah, shoots. What?"
You know how the Matt guys in their head, they're thinking 1 year, they owe 80,000. Oh, this buggo is making a killing now.
No, what's up? But then, so we got on like on payment plan, but then we started paying it with the and we needed to come up with like 20 grand out the gate just to get on the payment plan. So we threw the Line in the Country concert, and it blew out, and it made a lot of money, and we paid all our bills and kept going.
Yeah. So that's
When I called him Line in the Country.
that's nice.
That was the concert of all
Wait,
concerts.
how did you know? How did you know to call this guy for the concert?
We were working with Nael. Like I touched on it in the previous podcast, and like it kind of like we all linked around that same time.
That's cool.
Yeah, because they would come play at Bikini's too. I get a tattoo from Keeny Boy on my leg. Like we were all kind of just hustling at the time, trying to figure out who we were as entrepreneurs. You know, like we don't want the system. We weren't about it. We did it for a minute, all of us. I think it was like, nah, I'm gonna do it by myself. Well, I'm gonna do it with Keone.
Nice.
So that was kind of the start, and then maybe only 2 years into Bikini Grill, we got the Napua.
The contract.
Well, we had to. You ever heard how we got that?
No, that's it.
Bro, I won it in a contest.
What? They just hand out contracts and contests.
Yeah.
That's the writing one.
Yeah. So
For you, I don't know, is he's an English major.
no.
And he can write himself into good stuff.
Yeah, actually, my friend Max Bowman, shout out to he's a farmer. What is his name of his farm? It's in Lalamilo. I cannot even, Max, I'm sorry, bro, that I forgot the name of your farm.
He'll remember, man.
Tremendous lettuce, anyway, he grows. But he was my brother's classmate. He was the valedictorian, English major, and a novel writer.
Nice.
So I used him a lot.
That's crazy.
I used him a lot.
So Bikini Grill, 2 years into it, Napua comes up.
Yeah, so what happened was the hotel was running that place, and it was like their contract was coming up, and the homeowners association wanted another shot, another version of what the restaurant could be. And because they were paying the hotel at the time to kind of subsidize them to run the restaurant for them. So after they did that for I don't know how many years, 15 years, the contract was up and they wanted to try and do it. So what they did was they showed the restaurant, you went down there and toured it, and then you had to write out your concept and your idea of what you would make Napua, that space. So I've never even been there before. And then they narrowed us down to 3, and then we had to cook dinner for 10. And it was the GMs of the Hilton, the Maunalani, and the Fairmont, their wives, and then 4 people from the homeowners board.
And you just showed them a good time, huh?
No, he brought Keone.
What do you mean? I remember I called Keone. So what happened was I was working at Tommy Bahama's also, you know, because
The restaurant, Tommy
we were
Bahama's.
broke. Yeah, shout out to Johnny Leon. But yeah, I was a bartender there, working all the things, you know, just working as much as you can, right? Trying to figure it all out. Even though you're working so much, you're just so super broke. Like amazing. How many hours in a day, but still just broke? You know what I mean? Just so super broke. But you had to have a restaurant already, so we went down there, checked it out. I heard there was 27 of us that looked at it, and then we went back, turned in our ideas, and Max wrote ours. And
nice.
I called him, and just like we went through, we sat down, talked about the concept and what I thought. You got to remember, look, down there, you're competing with Four Seasons, Kukio, the Fairmont Orchid, you know, Auberge, the highest level with no budgets, Mauna Kea. And honestly, some of the best chefs in the state, you know, the best chefs in our state come from those zones, you know. Alan Wong comes from there.
Yeah.
You know, Peter Merriman comes from there, you know, that area. And what idea are you going to come up with that's going to outcompete them? You know, your competition, 2 young, super average guys are now just jumping in to compete with the baddest. And like, will the hotels even send people over? They want to keep them on their place. In the beginning, like, that we weren't even an option. They didn't even talk about us, you know. So it was really this battle. And in the beginning, you know, we worked every single shift. It was just a madhouse. But what happened was we went down to 3, cooked dinner for 10. We cooked moi and the Andrade's beef, a little surf and turf. You know who was with us the whole way through from Bikini Grill is Uncle Sonny Lim. He even played at that. Wow. He brought it up at New Year's. He's like, another New Year's. And I go, he goes, every single year I've watched you, and you went to, I was here for when you were trying out for this place, and now we're here 17 years later.
He told you that.
Yeah, he's like,
that's
you
a
remember?
cool guy to be in your corner, man.
Yeah.
Auntie Donna Lim worked with us at the restaurant. His wife.
Yeah.
The very first
I know Auntie
Grill.
Donna from she works at over at the Kingsland bar.
Yes.
I love that lady.
Super tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
love her.
she helped us even like taught me like about like service and like you this is Brand, you got to kind of get it together, you know what I mean? Like
so you're one of 3, you're cooking for these guys. Did you, like you were telling me, you want to have people be comfortable. Did you sell not only the food, but you sold the environment then to those guys? They kind of, I bet you they wrote that stuff in, like the comfort level that you guys got. I've had dinner there one time with Kapena Lum for his birthday.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta be honest, like I was half there because I was half drunk at that. But
yeah.
I can remember though, the food was.
You were at Kapena, you guys were golfing.
We were golfing,
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Hey, by the way," I was like, "Shoot, I wouldn't have, drank that much,
Yeah.
if I knew I was gonna be enjoying this meal." But it was great. Like as much as I can remember the ambiance, just the whole vibe of it. I mean, we're right on the ocean,
Yeah.
over there. You know what I mean? And that already sells. And then the food comes, and the food is amazing. So like you really built something pretty cool.
The idea that we sold everybody on was a genuine Hawaii experience. That they're not going to be able, because I worked at all the hotels before. I was at the Fairmont before, and they were trying to teach us about how to be more aloha and stuff, and what words to use, and it's not, they're trying to do it, it's a sales point for sure. Our culture is beautiful, but there's also a strong realness that I think the tourism industry just glazes over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hawaii is so beautiful that it'll blur out the ugly that we have, in agriculture, in our housing problems, and in all that kind of stuff that we have, we are the most fun. Even like when we had the Aotearoa guys came, the Maoris, they were like, "You guys are so cheeky. Like everybody's so funny." And I was like, "We are. You guys are so serious."
Yeah.
But they take their culture more seriously than we do in certain ways. They're very.
Why do you think that is? I feel like I know the answer, but I feel like because we're kind of washed out in a sense, but not in a bad way. I think like I should say washed in, not washed out, because like we have so much different cultures.
Yeah.
And like literally, local people, Hawaii people, we're pretty much non-confrontational.
Yeah.
But we're the type where we're non-confrontational, but then if you push the wrong button, it's on. But what I get from that, no, like, you know what I mean, right? Like anybody can.
I
just
say it all the time. Look, a local guy will totally false you, and they might steal your truck, but they're not gonna litter. You know what I mean? They're not gonna drive down there with a truck can out the window. No chance.
No.
Right?
No.
It's just a different build, man. Than
It's
what,
instilled.
what
If
it
you
is.
went to school in the 80s, remember that slogan, "Litter bugs me"? And they would send you home with the bag for your rubbish, and you put it over the cigarette lighter in your mom's car.
Absolutely.
So, hey, you can smoke, but throw your butts in the plastic bag after. Don't flick them out the window.
Hilarious. Yes.
So yeah, no, you're right, but like, so there is that, like, and we do like to have fun, and I think we like to have fun because of how much different cultures are influencing us. Like, I mean, how much of us tease, like, I mean, there's a new race that's in this city that we got to get used to, is the Micronesians, and that it's hard, but we get everybody, the Filipinos, we get the Portuguese, and we always grew up teasing each other, but that's why we're so relaxed, and I think that's where it comes from. I don't know.
Yeah, a blend. Yeah, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of everything. You know what I mean? So for sure, Hawaii's people's ability to be malleable. You know what I mean? Like local guys, we can kind of blend in everywhere.
Oh yeah,
We're game everywhere we go. Everybody likes us. Well,
We're-
most of the time.
We're talking about how local people, we love to see other local people when we travel.
Oh, yeah.
And like you just test it out. Like you just go, you just say a phrase like, "Oh, how's it, brother?" And if they say, "Oh, hey, how are you?" That's not local. Never mind.
Yeah.
But if he goes,
Some well-dressed
"Oh,
Asian."
bro," and if he goes, "Oh, brother," then you be like, "Oh, but where you from? What island?" He's like, "Oh, I live here now, but I'm from Maui."
I hit him with the whistle, just right up. Hey, brother.
That's the
And you're like,
test.
"Hoi, hoi." And then just from far, we don't even gotta talk. You're like, "Oh yeah, brother, what the kids? How
You
much
can
kids
tell
get,
from
three
their
kids?"
shaka.
But just as you walking past,
You
you have
just-
one whole conversation.
just a nod, yeah,
Just
without words.
3 kids, good luck. Oh, fuck, 2 babies. Wow. Hey, good on you, bro. Way to be on good photo. And just keep walking. That's the Disneyland.
Yeah,
meet
that's
up
a
right there.
Disneyland, man. You're always looking. You're always watching out there. Yeah.
Always
So bad.
It's good to find them. Yeah, good to find them.
in the wild.
Yeah. It's funny though. In the wild, anybody from Hawaii, boys.
Yeah.
But
and
when we
then,
come home,
you know,
sometimes weird.
little bit.
You know, that's something that's like invasive in our ideas. Like, how come we're not just all super nice to each other all the time? How come we get like weirdness?
That is true though.
Because if we not out there,
Oh yeah, out there everybody comes together like it's another level of just like, I think because they miss home so much, they want that. You know what I mean? That connection, right?
Ooh, I like that.
yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
But then like sometimes like when we're here, it's like we deal with each other so much. It's like sometimes we just you know what I mean? The egos headbutt each other, and it's just
That's
like,
a good a good answer for a question that wasn't supposed to be answered, man. Because it is like why, man? Why we got to get on top of each other, man?
Exactly.
We all fighting the same fight, you know.
So even like with going back to the Maoris, you know, there's a couple things they have that we don't have. They have a treaty. Do we have a researcher on board?
Yeah, right.
what do
We can ask.
It's the
Uncle
I want to
Chat.
say Watangi, or it's the Treaty of Warangi. Boom.
Warangi Treaty of Warangi.
Yeah, so this is
Waitangi.
what they have that we don't have in Hawaii.
Let's look
And
it
it's this entitlement to goods and things that is a resource to Aotearoa and only for Maori. And then another thing they do that we don't do is when you're Maori, there's no percentage. We're not talking quantum. You just are.
yeah.
If you get 1% or 30, you're Maori.
Well, a white man came up with percentage.
Well, they are white men. Yeah, our white men were the wrong white men. We had the right white men for a little while,
Yeah.
and then they gave them back because they're super nice. And then the Americans came in. But that blood quantum idea, right, that shrinks the population versus the other way of just being Maori grows, right? When
Yeah.
you have babies,
I mean,
you
they-
get 2
they
more
get-
Maoris.
Right.
Yeah,
Where,
they get more connection too. You know what I mean? Their genealogy just keeps trailing down without a percentage. If you Maori, you Maori.
That's it.
That's
And
what
like,
I mean. To me, it's like if you Hawaiian, you Hawaiian.
but like you cannot go grab the shells off the beach and make a necklace and then sell the necklace over there. You got to be Maori.
Yeah.
You cannot just grab the jade out of the mountain and make something.
You got to be connected to the land.
Right. Like they cannot believe some of the things that goes on over here, you know, as far as like our resources.
I mean, I feel like that's like, it's like that in like a lot of places. Even when I went to Fiji, they're just like, "Oh, you don't speak Hawaiian?" No. Yeah. Like the thing is very weird.
yeah, we're trying. Look, that's something we're literally. I just had a meeting this morning, so this will be the second year that we do a completely Olelo night at the
wow.
restaurant. The year 4 Kamehameha School students, we train them. We give them the menu early. They come to the farm, then they come to the restaurant. We train them how to be servers or back of the house, and we talk about the menu, and then we translate everything into Olelo Hawaii, and then only that is spoken. So no English beyond the doors on that night, and it's all run by the kids.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's May Day.
Wow.
That's May Day.
That's
We're
May
doing that.
1st.
Yeah,
That's
that's cool.
May 1st.
So as a customer, you have to speak Olelo Hawaii also.
Yeah, they buy all the tickets, and then they're giving them or selling them to who they want to.
Because I would come in and be like,
That's how I was. Hey, that's what I do.
because do you speak Olelo Hawaii?
I don't know nothing. I
Like-
did the same thing.
Like I don't speak Olelo Hawaii, but I can understand a few here and there, like when
yeah.
they're talking, of course, like
Yeah,
depending
when
who's speaking. If they're good, just ripping, no.
Yeah.
but I can catch a few words here and there.
Look, I don't know what it is
You know
for
when they're
you,
talking about you.
but for me, like you're just
Good
kind of
looking.
like
I know good looking. I hear it all the time when they speak a little about it.
I don't even know what the word for good looking is. I was gonna try.
My cutty something.
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
Ooh, my cutty.
Oh,
Ooh, my cutty.
it just annoys me.
oh, man.
But
I
you know,
would
like
get
growing up
scoldings from. I would get scoldings from.
I never want, you know, like I didn't want to. I was almost embarrassed to try and act like I knew Hawaiian. You know that vibe? Like I don't know if anybody else felt like
I
that.
feel like that was
Try
like
that.
our
Try that again.
generation.
Try to say that again, Brian.
Like it was uncomfortable. Like I felt not Hawaiian enough to try and act Hawaiian.
Because you don't speak Hawaiian. Is that what
Not
it
just
was?
that, or I'm not really that much Hawaiian. Like I don't have like, you know what I mean? I mean, I do, but I just don't feel. And I think like other local guys out there, like when you try to pretend or you try and bust on Olelo no Iao somewhere, or you decide like I've been trying to talk about this period in time called the Great Tranquility. Have you guys heard of this?
No, but we can.
Kekua Papa Nui. I asked Poki'i about it. And it's about this period in time. See, so like even now I'm uncomfortable to talk about this because I'm not an expert, you know, like I'm just curious. So it just feels weird to be like, oh, I'm gonna try and talk Hawaiian stuff, you know, because growing up in Honoka'a, I'm like the fucking Holly kid, you know. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's not So, but this is a period when, you know, the first people to come to Hawaii which is a number, maybe it's 50, 100, 150, to where we are now, 1.2 million people. There was a point along the way where there was balance, where everything worked, regenerative.
Right.
You know, all these positive, sustainable, and blue zone type place where people were living to 100 already.
Nice.
When the rest of the world was living to 40. And dealing with plagues and crazy stuff. You know, if you look at the same timelines around the world, what was going on. Meanwhile, Hawaii was like thriving. Yeah. Just beautiful.
Well, there is a good balance of that you can create. And I think the Big Island is one where I feel like you're starting that with your guys' farm. And we can get into that. But I feel like when you can, we have enough property, I want to say, to create enough food, because that's what it comes down to. Like if you strip everything away, right, cars and you know all these fancy things that we can get, you know, with all this equipment that we have, when you strip everything down, all we really need is water and food, and then we need to love each other. But in that tranquil time, that's what they did. You mean imagine if there was no KTA and we had to grow our food to eat. We would be all farmers. There would be 95% farmers and 5%
imagine
others.
a time when the most valuable thing in your life is food.
Yeah.
There's no money. There's no nothing. It's just food. The best food go to the king. There's certain times of the year you don't eat the red fish. So that's sustainable. It's probably a spawning season of some sort.
Right.
All of that is part of it.
Yeah.
So that being said, Hawaii has never been more dependent than right now.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow we'll be more dependent.
Yeah.
And every day more. I've been doing this for 10 years, farming pigs. Somewhere along the line, I became one of the bigger pig farmers. Not because my number grew, because everybody else quit.
Yeah. But why?
It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's designed to be impossible.
Which is weird when food is our main thing that we need. Why are we bringing everything in? So I feel like that's more of a
it gets to
legislative thing that we can create.
Why do you guys think I know I've dove so deep down this hole.
It's about control.
It's about control. It's the sales. So, okay, look, it comes down to like, listen to this. Okay, so 1968, we create something called the shipping container. Okay, so now the ability to ship goods across the ocean get better. So bigger ships, 1970s, the refrigerated shipping containers start to be created. Okay, so 1970 is the highest numbers of pigs being slaughtered commercially in Hawaii's history of time. 70,000 roughly pigs, 77,000, 80,000 pigs in 1 year commercially. That's not including all the brotherhoods in the back. And if you think we're doing more of that now than then, we're crazy. Everybody killed their own pig. It was a luxury. You had to get the stamp to go through the mission that was feeding all the visitors at the time. So now, but that's also the best money. They're making tremendous money, right? There's no other option. Either I grow it for you and you pay what it costs, And probably they were just wanting basics, you know what I mean? You pay what it costs, and that's how it works. How do we bring that price down? How do we can't even grow the amount of tourists without creating this new shipping way to come over. So shipping containers are created. How do we get the word out? The very first concert, satellite concert of its time is Aloha from Hawaii from Elvis Presley. It's the #1 watched show of all time. Something like, give this a Google so I don't look like an idiot. But
yeah, let's look that up.
It's something like
Aloha from Hawaii,
Aloha
Elvis Presley.
a satellite TV show that rivaled the Super Bowl that year and ended up being, it was filmed at the Blaisdell, and it ended up being something like 1.2 billion people watched it worldwide. And
Over time, though.
Yeah, and that was over a time when America was only like 250 million people. So it was like a third of the whole planet's population.
Looks like it was released in April 4th, 1973. Production cost was $2.5 million. Actually, that was a lot back then. $2.5 million.
Yeah, for that year.
I don't see the numbers though.
Crazy.
Well, you got to dive down in there. Keep going.
Yeah.
So that ends up being stage design.
Was that the Blaisdell? You said
Blaisdell.
At that time, the Blaisdell had 8,800 seats.
Right. You got to get to where it like talks about how many people
US
watched
dollars. Yeah, we can just type in.
So that gets it out there. So there's a big.
So
now,
that's when you're thinking the influx of tourism to Hawaii.
right? And the foundation. Now look, there's all that stuff, right? There's now people in Hawaii that want this new type of Hawaii, right? This new type of tourism driven. Let's get the numbers high. A lot of jobs, a lot of this. We're going to block off the Alawai. We're going to put hotels all the way up and down this thing. This is going to change Hawaii, and it's going to do it for the better.
1.5 billion people worldwide watched it.
Boom. And the population of America was only 250 million.
Wait, hold on. That's 1.5 billion people watched it worldwide at that time it came out.
1973, the world population was like
That was everybody.
almost.
Because where are we at right now? 3 billion people, 3.3
Talk
billion
about
in the world?
the most incredible advertising of all time, Elvis Presley singing about Hawaii,
That's crazy.
right?
I feel exploited now.
So there's that whole part, but then there's still people that resist. This is the same time as George Helm resisting all this type of actions, right? So now you got this split too of like more activists and more for it. This new Hawaii versus let's hold on to the old Hawaii, and still similar stuff that's going on today. But that's
the
that's
70s was a full movement.
I got an idea. I got an idea about this new Hawaii, old Hawaii. We still have old Hawaii that we can create on our outer islands and just have new Hawaii on one island or two islands. We're different counties. We can the thing I see about growing our own food, why it's so hard is because the land is too expensive and the leases are too high and the property tax on the land is too high. If you're farming, I'd say you farm and you're creating food and jobs for you're exempt from taxes. We gotta have some bold legislation that we can create jobs and food in our islands. And shoot, I think that should be a thing. Like if you're growing food legit, like not the kind of guys that want like shoreline and they put like sheep that you're never going to eat or never to get, no, we'll give you free this and, and we'll be exempt. And, even when you make money, we're going to exempt you from certain things. That's how you get, it's got to be powerful. I think this has to be that powerful. Yeah. So long the food stays here and not shipped to the mainland, I think we should have strong legislation for that. I mean, your farm. Let's talk about your farm and what you're doing.
No, you're right with what you're talking about. That's you need that type of movement. You could have all the expenses paid, but you need still the infrastructure to get the stuff done. Like the slaughterhouse, we have one on our island. It's got, like I said before, you used to have to schedule your day. When the pigs were more people were farming pigs, you had to schedule it to get your time to get in on the Wednesdays. Now you have to group up with other farmers for them just to turn on the machines to do the pigs. Wow! So it's like
all for the stamp,
just for the stamp. So it's just like
stamp. What stamp? USDA
stamp. Yeah, you got to get that stamp. So there's that, right? The ease to market, that's a bottleneck. The people in the industry, we're on an island. I mean, how many people you think know how to butcher anymore?
That's a trade that I was telling my wife recently that like I think I wanna learn how to cut up meat.
It's really
like
cool.
after I retire.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, but they're just, those classes were just, you know, they're starting to be held again.
Nice. Well, I saw an episode of what Keone did when they brought the pig in the back and he was just slicing away.
Yeah.
And like for me, I was like, shoot, I want to learn how to do that. My wife was like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to eat the bacon that you're making for breakfast.
It's an art.
Yeah.
It
It's totally
is.
an art.
It's a loss. It's a loss. You know, there's like guys like Wade Cipriano that was teaching a butchery class in Honoka'a, and Keone just took it again, you know, to get certified again. And it's a big piece to food sustainability and all that stuff. But I just think like it's still down to the human resource. You know, as much as we wanted to, we got to make the job of being a pig farmer or a lettuce farmer a little bit more appealing. We have this negative stigma that farming is hard work. But really, it's the best work. You're outside,
Yeah.
you're
connected.
limber.
Vitamin D.
You're paying attention to rain. You're
Yeah.
paying attention to soil. So you really get, you know, for me, I don't speak Olelo Hawaii, but the farm is a way for me to be a part of that. You know, that's my Hawaiian language. It's my part of, you know, giving back and, you know, being a part of the Hawaiian community.
Yeah,
you
that's
know, so
that's just as good or even better, man. Like I think, I think when you talk about Hawaiian culture being Hawaiian, I think language is a part of it. Yes,
Yeah.
but also the culture, also the things that you're doing. Like if you're in the land, if you're in the ocean, you're fishing, you're hunting. All that stuff is what makes the Hawaiian culture unique to this place, and I love that part about. Like I've been watching a lot of the stuff that you're doing and what Keone's doing in the kitchen. And I mean, to take from your farm, you guys are growing. You guys are doing you guys don't do your own slaughtering. Somebody
Kulana
to
to get the stamp.
Yeah, to get the stamp. So with the stamp, so you can't just kill a pig on your farm and throw it on a plate and sell it. But you can kill a pig on your farm, throw it on your plate at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. You can share with your friends and your neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
totally. What was I going to say?
Sorry if I
No.
train of thought.
No. Well, that's just it. How much do you think things cost? So it comes down to pricing the goods, and the way you keep our prices from being competitive is they compete with certain things. Like, for example, how much are those rotisserie chickens at Costco?
Like $5 or $6, $7.
If you hand me a chick and $5, there's no way I can get there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I can't make a rotisserie chicken with $5, especially in the bag and cooked and done and seasoned. How are you doing it? I'm competing with you. You're cheating.
Right.
How I can't do that. That's impossible for
That's
me.
a marketing ploy from Costco
Right.
to draw people into the back
Yeah.
of the store.
100%.
They lose money on those chickens.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't have that ability. So you're cheating
Yeah.
in that sense. It's just like, how come TVs are so inexpensive now? You guys notice?
Yeah.
Samsungs are cheap.
Yeah.
Because guess what happens when you get on that TV? You subscribe to
You're locked.
Samsung.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
they're
go
getting
through
little-
your login, and they're
Yeah.
getting a piece through that.
Yeah,
So they're
getting the
creating the
money,
vessel,
yeah.
right? So it's always a catch. It's a catch game. Like we can't. I mean, we feed our pigs macadamia nuts. That's expensive. You know what I mean? We feed. Our grain is more expensive than anywhere else in the world. So how do we counter all that stuff? You got to pay for it. Who's willing to pay for it? There's not a lot when you got $5 and everything's so expensive.
So I had a question. So you're feeding your pigs mac nuts, right?
Yeah.
So I had a friend of the family that would go and hunt in Mauna Loa Macnut Field.
Oh, yeah.
And his smoked meat was the best. His smoked meat was the best. Now, couldn't you do that where your farm you could have a Macnut tree section
100%.
and then you just have them graze, or they're just going to tear up all the trees?
No. You
that'd be-
could run your pigs underneath the macro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So I have a question, because
It's actually good for them.
yeah, so I was looking into regenerative farming stuff, and
Yeah.
it costs way. It's not about a cost; it's about you need way more land for these farms.
Yeah.
Right. Like because those big farms that just shove cows all in these stalls
Right.
for milk, or they're all sickly looking.
Yeah.
But if you let them roam, like, you know, we got Parker, that they let their cows roam and they look really healthy.
Yeah.
But you just need all that land. So that's the thing. I don't know where I was going with it. I was just saying, like, you know, like
just the system.
There's a system that you can do for regeneration.
Yeah, the rotating of pastures is that ideal, and just keeping the pastures going as it rains and as it comes. But yeah, having a section where you rotate pigs under McNuts is absolutely how Spain does it. Portugal does it that way. They just do it with acorn trees.
That's crazy.
They just do it with acorn trees. So, I mean, that's another thing we should talk about. It's just pricing of goods. People don't know how expensive goods are. Ribeye steak at Safeway right now is
expensive.
$25 a pound, something crazy. So every single restaurant has the exact same numbers they have to try and hit. We're all conditioned to see, when I look at a plate, if it's valuable or unvaluable.
Right.
Because for the history of restaurants, we've pretty much stuck to this idea. And if you have a restaurant, you don't know this, write this down. 30, 30, 30, 10.
Yeah.
That's your foundation. 30% food costs. So if you've got a plate of food, cooked and finished and done, what did it cost you? You times that by 3. Shave off a couple dollars and you'll be fine.
Nice.
That's where you should go. So if you got a $25 steak, you're at $60. So when you see that steak on the menu and people start saying, oh, you know, I get in my comments and stuff. What do you call it? Not reviews. By the way, some people got enough time.
Yes.
But, you know, we kill it in the reviews. We do really well, so it's really nice. But
You'll have those once in a while.
They say that it's so expensive, as if it's the restaurateur's fault that things are expensive.
Yeah.
It's not. You guys, it's the same deal. Like, we don't get meat that much cheaper than what you guys can buy, especially from Costco.
Yeah.
Beers are not cheaper. We don't get beers cheaper. They start to create contracts with supermarkets. They buy more beer than the restaurant. You know what I mean? So now they get a better deal.
So let me ask you this question right now.
Yeah.
What is your biggest profit margin? Is it the drinks, the poo-poos, the main entree, the dessert? What is, if you calculate, or is it all broken down that 30, 30, 30, 10?
No. It's all mixed and match.
Got it.
Some dishes do tremendous. You know what I mean? And you get a very good high percentage. What you want at the end is to have a total roughly about 30. So now, say that last 10% is the profit that the restaurateur is supposed to make.
I see.
So anywhere you can shave, say you get a great deal on your lease and it doesn't cost you the 30%, the piece of the 30% that's your occupational cost, then that will get shaved down.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So
That's
every
cool.
single piece saves you a little bit.
Because then there's be a restaurant open up and the guy's doing good and then he's doing bad and then all of a sudden it's just poo-poos and Sprite. Oh, that's the best sellers, man. We make the most money.
All I know is you guys keep talking about food. Keep talking about food.
Okay, Brad.
We got something.
I got to break this down.
This is something halfway point.
Oh, this halfway point.
Yeah. So this is the time of the show where we like to do a little snacks.
Oh,
yeah. It's snack time.
some snack time.
We got some snacks.
Yeah, so we bring in some local snacks and
I love snacks.
so you do love snacks. So Germ usually picks us up. So Big Germ, what snack do we have today?
You picked this up this morning.
Oh yeah, so
where did you get these?
So we're doing. So these are. Can you guess where that's from?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna eliminate where I know it's not.
It's not 7-Eleven.
We got
No. I know it's not 7-Eleven right off the gate. Which is not my favorite at all.
No.
Not even close. My favorite is the Kilkaha. But I see a cut down the middle, and Kilkaha doesn't do that in the naughty.
Ready? Coming.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, yeah.
So we got 3 different ones.
Coming.
We got what is this? Furikake, plain, and spicy. The spicy is the orange.
I got the kake.
Yeah. So we can all just take a bite of one and pass it around. You know, I don't care. I'm not.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
You're gonna eat the whole thing. So what you got? Spicy. So this is from
I'll share
Kagimoto's.
with you.
This is from Kagimoto's or Kajimoto's? What is it?
Oh, Kajimoto's.
Kajimoto's. So this is Kajimoto's. Right across, yeah. Yeah, so these are Kajimoto's. So I got the plain one. But you know what's crazy? So with Spam, my mouth is watering. Sorry.
I know.
With Spam, when I eat Spam everywhere else but home, the bugger hit hard because they use regular Spam. At home, I bought a 25% less sodium. I don't know what you guys buy.
Are you healthy?
No, I don't See, that's the thing. Like Diet Coke, right? You shouldn't drink Coke or Diet Coke. But what it is like we just started buying it. I don't know why. And I got to like the 25%. So when I eat Spam anywhere else, there you go. Toss them around.
Man, Bro,
So Kagi's is good, bro.
What's what I mean?
anybody try that
Show us
one?
more, bro.
Try that one photokaki that says
They're trying spicy
Rice's
one.
best friend.
There's a one that's brand is called Rice's Best Friend.
I think it's from Japan though.
They try the spicy.
Bro.
Um.
So what we do is we eat them, then
Yeah.
we rate them.
Oh.
Yeah,
And, you know, perfect,
we
huh?
rate them.
Oh.
And we rate them because we buy them. We don't get this for free.
Yeah.
So we can be honest, man.
Yeah.
That's why we're not
We're not
sugarcoating, man.
I'll tell you right now. They wrapped on all the way around. You're a winner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring the mic up close to you.
No, I don't want to be smacking. up
That's
in
no.
this
That's
thing.
what we
That's
want.
what we
that.
want.
We want that. we want the smacks in there.
That's hilarious.
It's snack time. You know.
Nah, you know what, bro? I cannot reg. To me, if you're doing it, bro, it's so hard to do.
That's so
It's so
professional
hard
of
to
him.
do.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so hard to just make. I mean, we wrap musubis for our kids' parties, huh? Mm-hmm. Takes forever.
Right?
These
It
guys
does.
are doing hundreds a day.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
I asked, man. They do.
You can't go
literally
wrong
hundreds
with
of
a musubito. You cannot.
No. Oh, I can eat
cannot-
all musubis. Yeah.
See.
So we don't have to rate it, but my favorite kind of musubi is, you're right, the nori got to go all the way around,
Mm-hmm.
and the rice to spam ratio gotta work, bro. You cannot have that much rice and on thin spam. That blows my mind.
Gotta be equal.
Gotta be where you taste the salt in every bite.
Okay, cool. Papa Nui, balance, tranquility.
Yeah. But I'm gonna rate it because I bought them.
Oh, man.
And I'm gonna rate them.
Yeah.
And you don't have to. You can opt out of this part. Yeah. So Kajimoto's. I always give it, and I like the furikake one the best, and I give it always about a 9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
Because
strong.
they get the best.
that
they
is
get
strong.
That's
they
strong.
get really that's strong. Because I rated something else like 6 the other day and whatever.
Yeah.
But
Stop critic.
the reason why is because of the rice to spam ratio. They don't cheat chintz on their spam.
Well, plus
Yeah.
too, you ever get one where I don't know if they'd wrap them when the rice was still hot or what, but
Yeah.
that thing is almost mochi.
Yeah.
When it's almost mochi, maybe different category we gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You stay more Two Ladies Kitchen with stuffed spam. Yeah, what if Two Ladies Kitchen went savory?
Oh.
Get the hell out of here! You heard that? Two ladies.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah,
know any
they
of those
put
ladies?
mochi. They put
They-
mochi with
they
spam
got
in the
them.
mochi or
One
Yeah.
Vienna sausage
Oh.
inside. One,
Some ham and cheese, like a little.
I'll tell you what, I like little smokies in almost anything. So
Yeah.
a little smoky wrapped in mochi.
Bro, I have. So when I was young, we used to have a restaurant, and first time we get the little smokies, right? Oh, bro, I used to eat those things breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bro. Rice and little smokies. I used to make them myself.
You grew up in a restaurant.
I grew up in a
Your
restaurant.
parents are in a restaurant business.
They used to be. My dad used to be he owned restaurants everywhere we went, every island we went. So
Wow,
I
no
grew up in a
way.
restaurant, and
What kind of food did he cook?
so it was a lot of catering stuff. So it was a lot of Hawaiian food, a lot of even banquet stuff. So a lot of fried chicken.
What was
by
he
the
known
bats.
for?
My dad was known for the best thing my dad was known for was his pork chops.
Pork
He used to
chops.
do pork chops and cream of mushroom gravy, but he did this little spin to it. He would always say you got to make thick pork chops, and then you throw the sauce in before the thing Paul cook. So
Oh, yeah,
it
right.
goes inside, yeah. But it was the pork chops, but he never sold pork chops, cream of mushroom. It was only for the family.
Oh.
But he's a big beef stew guy. Big beef stew guy. He'd make beef stew. That's what most of the people, when it was beef stew day, would run out fast.
Where
no matter how much
where
you
he
make.
would cook them in the restaurant or
In the restaurant,
He would
yeah.
always have one space.
Always have a space in the restaurant for a beef stew.
Tilt kettle.
Tilt kettle. Wow. Full on, bro. With a big spatula, that
Right.
look like when you can paddle canoe with them.
Where did he learn how to cook?
From his mom. Yeah. So when he opened up his first restaurant, see, my grandparents owned a rust proofing shop.
Yeah.
And when he said he wanted to go do a restaurant, they sold their rust proofing shop to go help my dad open up his restaurant. Wow. Yeah. And then my grandma was the main cook. My dad was just the vala the face and the PR, kind of like you
That's
know.
my job.
Yeah, that's your job. You vala you make everybody feel comfortable. My dad's biggest problem with restaurant was he'd give away everything though.
Oh, yeah.
He'd make banana cream pies. He'd make all kind desserts and stuff.
Yeah.
And wouldn't be on the menu because people eat enough. You go, hey, some dessert. Here, take them.
Yeah.
He wouldn't sell that stuff. And it's like, I mean, that's when food was real cheap, in the 80s, 90s. But we all worked it too for free. You know what I mean? It was all. And I was telling the story. I used to like washing dishes because I had that thing that goes over and you can shoot everywhere. I loved it.
I'm sure we all three of us have been doing dishwashing.
I still do dishwashing steady. I love it,
Yeah.
man. I still use Comet. Like
It's
19
therapeutic.
Yeah.
I've seen your videos of the washing dishes.
I like
man.
to. Yeah, that's washing dishes is a life of less problems for sure.
Totally.
Just looking right at what you got in front of you.
Anytime
It's
you're
really
cleaning
great.
up messes, no matter what, it makes you feel good. Yeah, like that's how I feel. I got this weird thing about me. When I clean out something, I stare at it for like 5 minutes after I'm done. Like if it's my garage, I like, oh yeah, I did it. You know what I mean? And I feel like my dad is not
take it all in.
Big deep breath.
Yeah, and my father, he's not with us anymore. And he used to always scold me when he come to my house. He'd be like, hey, clean your garage. Yeah, I get to it, Dad. No worries. No, I'm very busy. But now, like, I stay outside my garage, I clean them, and I feel this gust of wind. Like, almost like my dad saying, hey, good job, boy. I mean, it was windy all day, but, just that moment he comes by with that gust. Hey, good job. And a bird lands on my shoulder. You know what I mean?
And then he sees something.
And then it flies off. And I was like, oh, thanks, Dad.
And weirdly, during that time, you understand bird.
Yeah. Oh, all of a sudden, man.
Yeah.
Like Aquaman, but on land.
But on birds.
Yeah.
No, you know what I do with my son?
Here we go.
Be terrible.
Wait, let me get comfortable.
We get in the car one time. I was getting him from mow grass like that, and he's real.
Wait, how old is your son?
13.
Okay, that's a good age. Yeah.
Yeah, so this was like 12. He's good at it now. But I came outside and the thing was all ham and jang, you know what I mean? Just all over the place. And I was like, bro, I already told you gotta stick to an
Pattern.
Yeah. And I said, it's about discipline. And then I was like, get in the car. So I put him in the car.
You Miyagi'd him. You Mr. Miyagi,
I
this kid.
pull up to one house with a mental yard.
Okay.
I know one by my nui nui. You know what I mean? And I go pull up and I go, the man in this house, what kind of guy is he? He's like, oh, he's got it together. He's disciplined. And I go, he's absolutely disciplined. This man, even if he has a guy that's doing the yard for him, this thing bothers him if it's out of whack.
Yeah.
He's just that guy. He's going to invest the money to have somebody do it. He's going to do it himself. Okay? Pull up to another house. Yard. Smashed. Go, what kind of man lives in this house? He's like, I don't know, maybe not disciplined. And I go, yeah, bro. So without even meeting these two guys, you're already, maybe true or not, but that's what you're thinking about them.
Right. Unless you didn't hire one guy for clean his yard.
But then
I would have been like that. He didn't hire him professional.
Oh, yeah. And then I pull up to this one yard, had like bonsais, everything. And I go, that's unattainable. It's Japanese.
Hey.
You see that water fountain? That's natural right there. That's a natural water fountain.
I gotta say, I live in a neighborhood, like probably like 85% Asians, and that's my best neighborhood I ever lived in my life. They take care of everything. You make loud noises. The next day, they late at night party. They still walk by the next day. Hey, hi, how's your neighbor?
Yeah.
They never complain. They're the best, man. I love all my neighbors in my
But
area.
they complain in their household.
Guarantee. I guarantee. Like they complain probably like not even to each other, just to like whoever they complain to. You know what I mean? They say, just help this boy like not party as much.
Help him find his
Help
way.
him find his way.
Bro, we just moved to this new house, and the neighbor, my youngest son, boy, same age, right next door.
That's perfect.
Hey, they're yelling across the house.
Perfect.
Kaniula, you up? Yeah. And I say over there like this.
You up yet?
So I said, I got him walkie-talkies, but they never really charge him yet. They was doing it for a little while, 1-2 days, then they
Nice.
lost him. You know
Nice.
what I mean? But yeah, imagine right when your boy lives next door. Bro.
Yeah.
That's
They can cut the grass quicker.
Hey.
Yeah.
And it's so
They can
funny.
help me
You can
cut
tell when
grass.
they get scoldings and he comes over. He's like, Uncle, I can have an ice cream. I said, what you doing about ice cream? And I think it just happens on both sides. Like when Buzz over there, they're just hooking him up. You know what I mean? And when
Yeah.
Come over.
Because you always treat the neighbor's kids better than your own kids.
100. We like a good report.
see the kids' reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You get tang. Oh, I never drink Tang, long time.
No, but plus too, the kid is playing stupid too. I never had one ice cream in my whole life. I like one ice cream. I never did taste ice cream.
Watch him be like on food diabetic.
My mother.
Oh yeah, you cannot give ice cream to my son. He's on
he
diabetic.
come over. Yeah, he's swollen.
Straight hospital. Yeah. I was like, oh shoot, he never.
Julia
did
Roberts are giving her orange juice. That's a Steel Magnolia reference. That's terrible.
That is.
How
I never
old,
caught down because I never watched that movie.
Oh yeah, right.
Because I'm not gay.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That is a definite.
Oh, we can see that.
My daughter's always. I drive my daughter to school every single day. Every single day I drive my daughter to school, and they just pretty much tear me in half. The whole drive over, they're like,
that means they love you.
they
Brother.
go, Dad, you know you're kind of a little bit gay. Huh? I was like, what? He's like, you're just Filipino. Being Filipino makes you slightly gay, but you look, you wear shirts like aloha shirts. Your pants is tight.
Straight picking.
I said, bro, what is this? But yeah, that's how every
would
day I
think
drive
I'm
into
the
school
same.
and we talk about something so funny. And then I leave same way every single day I say bye. Say bye, honeys. Love you guys. Don't get pregnant.
That's cool. That
Every
happens.
single day.
I think that's when most
see, I'm
of the
real
local
loud
girls
too,
get
huh?
pregnant in schools, I think.
I still blaring horns.
You got him.
Oh boy.
My dad.
It's my father. But I used to walk out of the car and go, love you, Mom. Like, she's like, I used to make my parents shame. Like, love you, Dad. And all my friends go, oh, Uncle, you're the best. And we're like, okay, guys, go to school. Go to class.
Oh, your parents were cool. Growing
My
up.
parents are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
cool. Like, we had the house that all the kids wanted to come to.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because we stacked Tombstone pizzas and
yeah.
S&S Simons. Yeah, we had food, like, when
And your
you're
parents
young.
stayed together.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. But why? Is that rare?
I guess.
Yeah. It's
But
weird how your parents is together, right, Jeremy?
I mean,
Forever.
My dad passed away, but yeah.
Yeah, but there's to get to the end.
Yeah.
I mean, even though my mom said, oh, yeah, I couldn't wait till the bugger was gone. Oh, bugger's irritating me already.
oh, they bicker
Yeah.
right to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, like sticking together with your partner. Just
See, that's
going
why,
through it.
like, us three, we in good company. All our parents stay together.
I think it makes a big difference.
Totally, man.
100% does.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love it.
If I
Okay.
never think that, I would have ditched already. Oh, my wife's gonna hear that.
Usually I bust this out because we don't want nothing to talk about for an hour, but we get the questions out of a trucker hat. Some random questions out of a trucker
Sorry,
hat.
we
No.
just started going off on
But
all
no.
kind topics.
No, but that's what we like.
Okay.
That's
We
the
like
hammer,
we
man.
like the topics.
So this is just random questions out of a trucker hat. If it's a bad question, just blame Kyle over
But
in
you
the
know-
corner.
Oh, I pull one too for you.
Yeah, we all pull one.
Yeah, we all pull one. Thank you, brother. Okay, I go first. How's yours, Junk?
No, good. I like
Yeah,
them all.
you go first then. You go first.
Okay.
What's your question?
What?
It's my handwriting, so sorry if you cannot read them.
Oh, this is your hand? Bro, it looks like my handwriting. Bro. We real similar.
Solid.
What trend would you like to see come back?
Ooh. I get one.
Wait, you like me?
No, you go first. Go
no,
first.
I don't know.
That's your
I don't
question.
know. I don't know.
I will wait. We get time.
Oh, huh? Sheesh.
So trend, like, okay, so the trend I would like to see come back is mini trucks.
Oh.
But I think that would be kind of cool. To
Which
see
mini
some-
trucks?
You know, like the
low
slam,
riders,
the low
the
riders.
slam.
Oh,
and, like,
I've been looking at
yeah,
lowriders
yeah,
lately.
yeah.
Like, not the mini ones.
That's some
though.
cool one.
Yeah, like mini trucks, like, like the regular cab trucks that just
Oh,
dropped.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was young, I thought those things was cool. Riding in them, feeling every bump, back problems. But I think that's
Bro, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but the kids right now in their trucks, somebody never teach them how to set up sounds.
Yeah, that is
they're
so
pointing them out the
Bro,
window.
it's just
all highs.
It's just highs, bro. Bro, don't kill cars.
no booms, nothing.
Hey, these
But
guys,
they
the little
stick the
hairs
wind-
in their ears is blown out.
But they stick they get their speakers facing outwards. You guys saw that? They face them out.
Oh.
The speakers nowadays.
But it's all 14 6x9s.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's just
yeah.
all highs.
all highs.
Okay, so
Whole
we
time.
all
Yeah, we
hearing this.
yeah,
Is this
yeah.
the new way to set up sounds?
I don't know. Like that's been a thing for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird, yeah.
Horrible trend.
So what's your trend? So Germ, we could give him like you go. What's your trend that you think you'd want to see?
I don't even know. I don't know.
What?
What is on trend? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Like fanny packs, bro.
I mean, I still
Fucking
rock.
your little shirt.
I
Could be
still rock
anything.
on. I still rock on
But I
fanny
still
pack.
too. But I like them come back, so I don't look stupid wearing them around my waist. Yeah.
What kind of trends, huh?
Yeah.
Me, I'm all about setting the trends.
I mean, I'm kind of in there too.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know what? A trend I
don't
hope
follow
sticks
them.
around no matter what is just the fact that, like, right now, Hawaii designers are just producing.
oh yeah,
Everybody's just producing the mentalist art, the baddest clothes. Like, I can run the whole week in just Hawaii stuff and look smashing.
Yeah. Look what
all
you're wearing
week.
now, bro.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
that, bro.
Rocket Ahuna.
I like
Boom.
it. Because
This
it's
guy
not
is
the
the man.
typical plumeria.
He's
It's
from-
Pool Kenny, man.
And he get autolays if you pay attention. I mean, this guy is unreal, you know, and he's just another local designer. And I think
doing his
we're gonna find out that Hawaii is still the baddest place on the planet. You know, like we think about it as a venue for like vegetables and all that, but I think it's a venue for people.
for art, for everything.
You mean
Culture,
vegetables as in old
period.
people?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
crippled
Okay.
ones.
I was thinking, bah, I don't eat not a lot of vegetables. I don't think
Crippled ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, bah. So mine's one is, what is something you're weirdly proud of? See, I don't know, so somebody's gonna have to take this one
Wait,
first.
what?
Something
You're weird.
that you're weirdly proud of.
I
Like,
got one.
Here to be proud of. That's an
I'm
interesting
really
one.
good at artificially inseminating pigs in the pasture.
that is super weird.
I
Wait, is that a
literally,
skill
from the
that you-
first time I did it, people said it couldn't be done. And I did it first crack one time. I just get the touch.
Could you repeat your answer? I gotta hear that again.
Yeah,
one more
yeah,
time.
yeah. So look, part of the idea is I only ordered 6 girl pigs at the farm.
Okay.
And I was going to create my own bloodline here using the best semen I could find in the whole country. So I bought 6 girl pigs, 2 from 3 different litters from Santa Rosa, California.
You get pipples.
Yes.
I just was joking about
It's called
dogs.
ABA. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing. American Berkshire Association.
Ooh,
So
that's
Ralph
cool,
and
man.
Julie Worden, ABA certified breeders of stock. So they do show pigs. So show pigs are a big deal in the mainland. A good show pig will run you $50,000 to $60,000.
Jeez, that's more than a horse.
Yeah, so they
Because
go
you know
big.
you don't like eat horses, but you can eat some.
Well,
pigs.
these ones are not even like to eat. It's a weird trend now. They're more beefy, lean. The marbling and the fat is not as important as the actual structure.
So
of
they
the
don't
pig.
eat these pigs. They just show.
They probably do, but I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I never did look. But anyway, I used to watch, in order to pick good pigs, like what's a good pig look like? I used to watch those shows. And then in the back had this Shipley's Genetics. And that's where I learned, I called them and got my genetics from them because I kept seeing their ads on every banner at the baddest ones, So I was like, these guys probably are the baddest. And you go look it up. Then I get a catalog of boars, pictures, everything, balls,
yeah.
structure, how many in the litter that he was born, everything, bro. How long it took him to get to 250 pounds. And, I came from a litter of 11. The mom is this. So you start to learn about all these pigs. So then you order and the semen comes. Okay, so look, the puzzle. This is a puzzle, bro. Semen is only good for 7 days. It's the best in the first 5. The last 2 days are sketchy.
Got it.
Okay, it comes from Ohio. So FedEx, it takes 2 days to get here. So you got to order Monday or Tuesday, or you can't have it at all. Because if you order Wednesday, it could get stuck in the weekend, and then it's no good by the time the weekend pow. So Monday or Tuesday, you order, forget that. Now, pig comes in heat every 21 days. So that's when you chance you have 3 days after that 21 days to get her hapai. So you got to line up the 21 days while ordering so that she comes into heat Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Jeez.
So that the semen is still viable for that time. In that time, you got to catch her twice. $150 a shot.
It's like shooting craps, bro. Though.
Yeah, so then
Pretty much.
and I do it in the pasture. I don't do it in a crate. I do it in the wild pasture. I literally time their heats, get them to do it. I scratch them, and I kind of one-legged reverse mount them, and I literally slide that thing in.
Throw on the costume.
Yeah.
Big costume.
Put on the music.
Yeah.
Put a little, at the very end.
Slow
In the very end, like
music.
people always said that these hands are for hula.
Yeah.
See that twitch right there?
Yeah.
But you run that on the back of one wahine pig. That fucking come alive. Come alive. But yeah, so then you slide it in, and then you put the little. It comes in a little like tube like this. You put it in, and then it takes it. Yeah, and like the whole time, the guy I ordered from, Robert, he's got himself an accent. He talks a little bit. He talks a little bit like this. A little bit like Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then I just did it like that, and I got piglets.
Nice.
And then the first mom that I got, I actually lost everybody except one pig. Lost the mom, lost all the piglets.
Bummer.
So I didn't know that you can't make pigs too chubby. You know, like I was just feeding them and scrubbing. If you ever go back on my Instagram back in the day, you're going to look at these pigs. They're absolutely beautiful. I was cleaning them. They were really high quality. I was always imagining just raising the highest level of pig you can. So I was really taking care of them, but I made them too fat. And what happened is the hams that we love about that pig, that great meat, when it grows, it kind of swells the birth canal closed.
Ah, I see.
So the piglets get stuck. Yeah.
Jeez.
I almost quit. I kind of did quit, and then woke up in the morning and was like, it's all my fault. I didn't do enough homework.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do enough research about shit, and
Just try again.
keep going.
Yeah.
Now we're down to 5 pigs.
Exactly.
And then,
Which brings me to this note.
oh, yeah.
Worst New Year's resolution.
Worst?
Worse. Bro, losing weight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst. That's the stupidest one, too.
Getting fit.
Yeah. Getting fit.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, I don't even do those. You guys do those?
I do like I
Like a
tell
reset,
myself.
yeah.
I just tell myself a reset. Yeah.
Yeah.
I stop that because you just don't do it, and then you get depressed, and then you just get fatter.
It's a vicious cycle.
I usually just set goals, not every year.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I just do like the goals, like, okay, like what did I do this year? What did I accomplish? What did I finish? Let's redo the 5-year, redo the 10-year, redo this year. I always do that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like, but I bring the whole team in. This year, you know, every year I come up with what I'm going to focus on. And this year it's really about like just structure and bonsaiing the tree and really becoming experts in all the facets of what we need to do this next year, I think is
Smooth, bro.
That's
the
awesome.
goal.
Bro, thanks, man, for doing this, man, with us. Our first one, brother.
Yeah.
Bro, so one more question I got. This is what we ask everybody.
Before we
try and
close
ask.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
close out.
Yeah.
What's your idea of a good time?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I try to create, you know. I think good times are flighty, you know. They'll happen for 10 minutes, and it's like an amazing 10 minutes, you know, and then they go away. Yeah, just anytime you're really cracking up with most of the time lately, like it's with cousins.
Yeah.
Me and my wife had a full-on laugh about how old we was watching like Antique Roadshow or something stupid, and we're just realizing just the age and just laughing with people you're really close to.
Yeah.
You know, like you love comedy.
Oh,
you know why I
yes.
love comedy is like I have a couple like tremendous memories of when we were all camping down Makalavena, and we were sitting in a circle and had gotten my once dare officer / Green Harvest policeman uncle to smoke weed with me. With all the aunties and all the cousins, and we were sitting in a circle, and he was having the best time ever, and I was pretending to dance hula. It was like just so fun, and we were just on a roll and just cracking, and
I love it, bro.
right, that's like the one, right? And if we can just recreate that, I think that's what we chase.
Yeah, we chase it all the time.
That recreation of
Yeah.
that laughter, you know, it's the best.
It's always the laughter.
Brother, we had a good time, man. We had a
quick.
good
I
time.
mean, no,
Hey.
it's quick.
Sorry.
Yeah,
could've
no.
done
What do you mean?
I
Sorry?
mean,
That's awesome,
this
man.
can be a continuous thing.
Yeah, this
you
can
know?
be- this- we
always
can keep
bring
going.
people back in.
We can keep bringing you back in, but at this time, I'd just like to thank Naleo TV for helping us create a podcast that I think everybody, not just in Hilo, Hawaii, the whole world can enjoy. So mahalo, Brandon, for joining us. Again, like always, mahalo to Big Germ, and thank you guys, Brother Hess. And I just like to say mahalo, mahalo, mahalo.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks to all the hustling entrepreneurs out there, the Hawaiʻi guys that are really pushing. That's hard out there. Keep going.
Yeah, if you got advice for anybody else that you want us to, we think we should put on this podcast. We just want to have a good time. Me and Jerem, that's our whole goal, is having a good time.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
And with you,
Hawaii is full of a lot of people.
No,
good people.
100%.
Yeah, full.
Full.
You should get the kind, bro. I mean,
It's never ending.
just one fun one. Christopher Snow. Do you know who that is?
Christopher Snow.
That's the guy that drag all the stuff.
That's what Mariner told me, bruh.
I heard he's
Mariner
nice
said-
and he's got a lot to say.
Okay, I could
I
try
heard that
ask
from a
him.
cop too.
He drags all this stuff past my office all the time. I'll go ask him.
He's supposed to be pretty nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what my cop friend told me.
Christopher Snow. Okay,
That's his name.
well, if Christopher, if
I'm
you're watching
curious.
this,
I
don't
mean,
think we
maybe
get
he's
TV.
building a robot in the forest.
No, because he
Spaceship? What is he building?
About like 3 lots down from my brother's house. He puts everything in the bushes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we can.
Is there a robot in there?
No, I don't know. That'd be cool.
What if
Like,
he's
what is-
not? What if he's not lost it?
What if he's just like a psychopath, like a really like intelligent,
Yes.
like guy that's just creating something, and he's gonna like solve all the issues in Hawaii. You know what I mean? Like that'd be cool.
never
Like,
know.
bro, you know what? You're trash. I built something, and it'll dispose of all your trash.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, something crazy. Yeah, like I'm here to help.
I mean, there's a slim
I'll
chance,
send
no
from
shit. But
God.
it's. I want to ask him. Be like, so what are you building, bro?
Yeah.
What is it?
We'll have a seat right in the middle. You can be here. With
Like,
me. I'll be
imagine you
here.
come around the bush and it's all. You're like, holy shit!
Bumblebee.
It's Optimus Prime. Where'd you get the spark? It was easy to create. And you're like, oh my God. Elon Musk pops up, hires him to be an engineer. He gets whisked away.
That'd be funny.
Heston, everybody, thanks.
Thank you, brother. That was amazing. Mahalo, brother.
Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo.